Hey, it's the Gray Fox.
And I'm Vixen.
And welcome to another Battlebox review.
Mission 42.
42?
Yes.
Man, that's a lot of missions.
It is.
You've gone through a lot.
Yes, that's true.
So Battlebox, I saw on Instagram, is going from survival and tactical gear to survival and outdoor gear.
Okay.
Keeps the pansies of Facebook and whatnot away from blocking stuff. Freaking PC. It's horrible. Anyways.
Yes. So this mission is a tracking box.
Tracking box. So I have a little bit of history with that because I took courses on tracking, human tracking in the Marine Corps. So that's pretty cool. So some of this stuff brings back some memories. Pretty neat.
Okay. Should we jump right in?
With both feet.
Okay then. So in the basic box, the $24.99 cost. The first item we have is the SAS Tracking Handbook.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Knowledge is power. So what I like about this book is that it has a lot of really good, images and different things you can do and pictures, and it's just a little bit of everything in here, and it's really easy to read. I flipped through it the other day. It's really pretty cool. Definitely something I'll be reading, just because it's a cool book with cool skills, and it's just really good to have that knowledge, right? And I'm sure there's other things besides tracking that you're going to learn in here as well. Maybe some map skills and some other skills that everybody could use.
Okay.
So very cool. I like a good book.
All right. So the second item is the UST Learn and Live tracking cards.
So you kind of like these.
So yeah, I like when I happen to spot animals out in the wild, I guess. Just the silly stuff like when I go to work in the morning, a lot of times there's bunnies kind of hanging out in the yard in front of my office building.
Two front teeth. Gah, gah. Not those kind of bunnies.
I'm sure they are.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But animals seem to like me. Like wild animals will approach me. They have no fear of me. And so it's kind of cool. So anything involving animals out in the wild, I get like mesmerized by it, and apparently they get mesmerized by me too.
It's got to be the hair. I'm guessing.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Anyway.
so the cards are...
Yeah.
What are the cards, honey?
So...
You haven't explained what they are.
No, but...
Honey, they rotate.
Oh, okay.
So look, they rotate up.
Oh.
That way you don't fold them up and whatever. So what they are, with no further ado, they're actual tracks of the different animals, so you can see what tracks the animals are leaving. And so they're front and back with different animals, and it shows the different tracks and patterns, and it gives you a little bit of a description about the animal and tells you a little bit more about it. So actually really cool. I mean, I'll definitely look through these, but...
That is really cool.
Yeah.
So here in Florida, we seem to have a little bit of everything, even when it's not native to Florida for some reason. So it'll be kind of...
We have a lot of snakes that are not native to Florida, and iguanas and things like that, and we have black bear and a lot of boar and coyotes and foxes and stuff like that. And we have, two different types of deer. We have whitetail, blacktail, a mule deer, I guess you could call it. But
yeah.
So we have a lot of different animals in Florida. We actually live in the city, but we're not far away from the country that you just drive there. It's right there.
Right.
And it's endless wilderness, depending upon where you drive. But anyway, so these cards are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just to, learn the tracks and see what what was here. You just got a clear track. You can pull these cards out, and for somebody who doesn't know, you can look through it and find what the animal is. Pretty neat.
I think that's really cool.
Yep.
I know I'm going to want to take those out,
Yeah.
just to see if I could find some of those.
Yeah.
I'm a dork that way, I guess.
No, that's good.
So next up we have Animal Tracks and Casting Kit.
So essentially what it is it's a kit to, if you find some tracks and you want to cast those tracks, you have a little plastic ring you can put around the track, and then you have, you know, another sheet with a bunch of images of different animals and the animal tracks. You know, I think this is probably yet North America. And then you have the, essentially the mortar that you add with the plaster. You add water and you mix it up, and then you can fill that into the track to make a print. I probably won't ever do that.
I don't know. I mean, we're kind of arts and crafts kind of people.
We're not going to do this stuff.
You sure? Do we need to borrow somebody's child to do that?
I think we would have to, right? Our kids are grown, so we don't have any little ones around, so...
Maybe we can borrow the neighbor's children.
No.
I just really want to do this.
Well, if you want to do it, you can do it. I mean, by all means.
But you're telling me no.
No, you can do it. If that's something that'll make you happy, do it. So Vixen wants to do it. For me, it was kind of a... I knew I wouldn't do it. But if Vixen wants to do it, that's cool. You know. Great. More power to you. Here's the kit for you.
Anyway, so next up we have the Wazoo Tracking Field Kit.
Okay. So this is a 2-part kit. The first part is one of these ruler bracelet things that we had when we were kids. The second piece is, why is a Sasquatch or any other animal not shown on here? That's kind of funny. So this is a bandana that has different animal tracks and prints on it. I don't know how well you're going to see this because it's green, and unlike Curran, we actually use a green screen. Even though some of you guys think Curran does use a green screen, he doesn't. He just has a really good focus. But anyways, so yeah, it's just a whole bunch of different tracks of different animals. I apologize if you can't see it. If you can, great. But then, so it's a bunch of different tracks, and it's a bandana, which bandanas come in handy for a million different things in the woods, right?
Right.
Or anywhere, for that matter.
Like controlling my hair.
And then you have a ruler on one side. So I need a ruler. It seems like all the time I need a freaking ruler. I'm always looking for a ruler. So the cool thing about this is it just, it's on your wrist and you have a ruler. But it doesn't look like you have a ruler. It looks like you have a woodsy outdoor scene on your wrist.
Ooh.
So you need a ruler?
I do need a ruler.
Oh, well, hang on. Let me take my bracelet off. There's a ruler.
It's a ruler.
What?
That's got kind of a pretty scene here, too.
It's kind of neat, right?
Yeah.
Let me see your wrist. Oh!
Look at that.
Booyah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
It is.
It is.
It is so amazing.
We had those when we were kids.
Yeah, we did.
But that's a lot thicker.
Yeah.
And it's a lot nicer.
Yep.
But we had stuff like that.
But yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on. I have to move on now.
How much is it?
So the bracelet with the bandana is actually $14.
It's not bad.
No. I probably wouldn't pay $14 for a bandana, but the combo kit, sure. That's kind of cool.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah. So last up in the basic box, we have the Fire Tracks reflective trail markers.
So these are actually really cool. So what they are is they're like push pins you can push into a tree, and then they reflect the light.
Do they glow in the dark?
Well, they reflect light. They don't glow in the dark. They reflect light. So when you shine light at them, they glow like mad.
Oh.
So instead of just, even if light is near them, they'll pick up that light and reflect it back.
Okay.
So if you wanted to set a path to where your deer stand is or where your campsite is, if you want to, like, if you're camping, you want to use a certain area as the bathroom, but then you want to be able to find where to get back to camp so you're not shitting right next to camp or
Right.
whatever, right? You can set these trail markers up so you can see where you should be going.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can actually see where the trail is because you can set them on opposing trees and actually see your path.
Very
so
cool.
It's very cool. Yeah. Yeah, these are neat. I like these. I wish I would have had these the last time I went hunting. That's for sure. So, very cool.
Okay, cool. So that was everything in the basic box, the $24.99 cost. Our value is $44.98. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So moving on to the advanced box, the $49.99 cost. We've got Barska Lucid binoculars.
Yeah.
So we've been wanting good binoculars.
Small binoculars.
I'm sorry, small binoculars
Right.
for a while.
Right, because we have binoculars.
Yeah.
We have big binoculars.
But they're giant.
Yeah.
And they're cumbersome.
We have one medium set, which are also Barska, which we also got from Battlbox at one point in time.
Okay.
So they're not super huge, but they're not as packable as a nice small set of binoculars. And the Barska ones that we got in the last Battlbox, I don't know what mission it was, guys, so you guys would know better than me. But they're really nice. So I was kind of looking forward to these, which are really super easy to adjust and easy to focus. And they're clean. I mean, you really have a nice clean image. So very cool. So, and they're nice and compact. They don't take up any space. You know, I mean, you can fit them in a small pocket on a pack, whatever. And they work great. So, super happy with these. Very cool. You know.
All right.
Yep.
So also in the advanced box, we have BattleTac dual flagging tape dispenser.
So flagging tape, when marking a trail, is a pain in the ass because it usually comes unrolled. And then you end up with tape all over the place and it's a pain in the butt to roll back up. So they've solved that issue with this by having, you can either tuck it through these two holes on the bottom, I would imagine, the two different colors.
Okay.
You can poke them through there and then you can just pull them and tear.
Sure.
And it has two different colors of tape with a divider. It has your yellow and your orange marking tape for marking your trail or your piss spot or whatever you want to call it, right? So you can mark a lot of different things.
Okay.
You know, so you can see where you're going and what you're doing. So no, I think this is a cool kit, and it solves a pretty big problem, which is losing the freaking roll of tape where it just starts unraveling on you, and it's a big pain in the butt. So no, this is cool. I like it. Did a good job with it. It's a smart way of doing it. So I like the fact that they did the dual holes on the bottom, so you can just pull it through.
Okay.
So really cool.
All right. Very cool.
Yeah.
So that was everything in the advanced box, along with everything that was in the basic box.
Yep.
So the cost was $49.99. The value is $79.96.
Did I show them the holes on the bottom, or was I just looking at it? There's two holes on the bottom for pulling it through. I'm like talking to myself instead of to you. I apologize. Moving on. I'm sorry.
Moving on. So now we're on the Pro Box, the $99.99 cost.
Uh-huh.
We have Nightshade tracking headlamp.
Okay. So this is the Nightshade tracking headlamp. So it has a bright green light in the center. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it because, again, the green screen's probably going to mess that up. But then it also has a white light and a red light. And then you can also do alternating lights. And then you can do a strobe.
Ooh.
Looks like the popo's coming to get us. But anyways, so nice light. Has a nice textured rubber in the front, so it's kind of a non-slip. You can angle the light up and down, which is nice. And so yeah, we'll definitely get some use. I've wanted a nice nightshade or a nice lamp for a while. The nightshade on here is glow in the dark. So, oh yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, the nice thing about green light is walking out to a deer stand or walking out to the woods. Almost all cloven hoof animals can't see green light. So
Okay.
you're not going to bother them when you're walking through the woods. Actually, most animals can't see green light. So it doesn't bother them.
Okay.
So you can actually literally startle some animals if you're walking, you know, if you're downwind, you know. Yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, nice light. Always a nice headlamp is always a valuable piece of gear, and it's not that heavy. And they did send batteries for this too as well.
Which is very nice.
Yeah.
And then, also in the Pro Box, we have Survival First Tracking Kit.
Okay. So, first thing you notice is it's a nice hard case, which is always good because you can use it in your pack. I like kits that are put together so when you grab it, you have everything that you're looking for in one kit. This is the kit. It does come with a flashlight.
Also, thank you for the batteries.
Yeah, the battery. This is a measuring tape. Sorry. Come on. This is a compass. Field tape for marking tape. Marking flags. A signal mirror. Come on, mini marker, which is always handy. And then this says all-weather notebook. It says all-weather on it.
It does say all-weather on it.
Which is funny because they said there wasn't an all-weather book in there, so they wanted to send one, so they sent a all-weather book, green one.
This doesn't feel like all-weather paper, though.
No, it's not.
So that's probably why.
I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I don't feel that. Can you tell the difference? Take your time, Junior.
Yeah, I can feel a difference.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So anyways, maybe that was supposed to be all weather, but it wasn't. So this is definitely all weather. So anyways, so it comes with the book. So nice kit, and there's plenty of room to add additional pieces to this kit if you wanted to, or change it all together. You could do a lot of different things with it. So very cool.
Nice.
Nice kit.
So that's everything that's in the Pro Box.
Uh-huh.
So the basic, the advanced, and all the stuff that was in the Pro Box.
Yeah.
The $99.99 cost. The value is $149.86.
Yeah, a lot of value there.
Yeah. So that brings us to the Pro Plus, the Knife of the Month Club.
Knife of the Month Club. So, as you guys already know, those of you who watch this channel, my favorite knife company is
Tops.
Tops Knives. Okay. I've got a lot of different Tops knives. I'm a huge fan. I always talk to them every year at Blade Show. I know Craig and Leo. They're great guys. And so we get a Tops. This month happens to be the Tom Brown Tracker number 4, which is the smallest version, I believe, of the Tom Brown Tracker. Ho-yo! Has a nice Kydex sheath, and as you can tell, it positive locks. But yeah, Tom Brown Tracker number 4, made in the USA, of course. Has the nice scales on it. Has a nice grip to it. It's just a really solid little knife. And I knew as soon as we were getting it that this was going to become Vixen's knife, because I knew it was going to be a perfect knife for her.
Yep.
So you want to talk about it a little bit?
All right. So I've got little hands. Thus, I like little knives. This is absolutely perfect. It is just the right size for me. I'm not sure that it's my new favorite yet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's going to be hard to get you away from the rat tree, but...
Yeah, but I mean, that's been my go-to knife for so long.
Right.
It's kind of hard to, move away from it.
Yeah, I think this one's going to pretty much take the cake for you.
I have a feeling it will.
Yeah.
So, thank you to Tops.
Mm-hmm.
You finally found the knife for me.
Right.
And thank you to Battlebox for putting it in the box.
Absolutely. Anytime we get a Tops knife, it's a win-win situation, right? And then it makes me want the big Tom Brown tracker because I don't have it. It's one of those knives I should probably get, but this is the smaller version of that. And like I said, I would like to use it as a neck knife, but I think that this one is going to go into Tanya's drawer of knives. I think, because I think it's perfect for her to use as not only a camp craft knife, but kind of an everyday type of knife, right?
Right.
So,
yeah. So you would have to pry it from my hands in order to take
my
it.
cold dead fingers.
In order to take it back as a neck knife, not happening.
I understand. I could always trade for another one, I guess. But anyways, so what do you think of the box?
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the more outdoorsy direction of this box. I think that's kind of cool. I think it kind of encourages us to, go outside if it wasn't so darn hot and the mosquitoes might eat us alive.
That's just it. Being outside a lot is kind of a seasonal thing for us, isn't it?
It is.
Because it's either hot as hell or it's mosquito season or it's raining all the time.
Oh, wait. That's summer all the time.
Yeah, I know. But wintertime here is the time to be outdoors. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, anyways, my thoughts on the box are, I know that not all of you are going to love this box because some of you don't fucking go outside. So, if you don't go outside and you don't spend any time in the woods or any time using stuff that you could mark a trail for, or if you're not camping at night where you could use the markers, or if you don't like to read books, you're not going to like this. So, I mean, if you don't care about wildlife, you're not going to like that. If you don't have little kids or you're not playful, a kid at heart,
okay,
you're probably not going to like this very much. I mean, everybody will use binoculars, right? Everybody will you can use the headlamp no matter what you do, right? The Tom Brown tracker knife, everybody can use a knife for anything. So just with those, you've more than got your value for the box. So there's really no reason for anyone to bitch about this box.
No, there really isn't. And if you're not willing to go outside, why the heck not? What's wrong with you?
Right? Exactly. Outdoors is beautiful.
So let me just say this. I'm, let's face it, a very girly girl. I've got hair issues. I'm allergic to everything. As I found out when I got attacked by ants, not fire ants, regular ants. Big allergic reaction. I'm willing to go out there. In fact, I want to be out there, despite all that.
Uh-huh.
What is wrong with you people that don't have those issues that won't go outside?
All right. So
what the heck is on TV that you can't leave the house?
Not to be too preachy, but get outside.
Too late.
Get outside. Enjoy the outdoors. It's there for you to enjoy. There's, no matter where you live, there's an outdoor somewhere by you, right?
Right.
Enjoy it. Breathe some clean air. Stop breathing exhaust all the time. Go out and get in the woods. Maybe go check out a stream. Go look at animals in nature. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways.
This shows you how to find them.
Shows you what kind of tracks they're leaving.
Okay, you find some tracks. You figure out what animal it is. Go find it.
Yeah. Right?
Use the binoculars. Go find it.
Right. And then, depending upon how far apart they are, you can tell if they're running or walking. And if there's more weight to the right of a foot than the left of a foot, you can tell if they pronate or supinate, which will tell you what direction they're probably curving in naturally. Well, that's some tracking knowledge. Anyways, so we're both tired. We both did work all day, so I'm sorry if this has gone a little bit long, but
we've gone a little astray.
we're a little punch drunk right now. But anyways, I really like the box. Thank you, Battlebox. Thank you, Tops, and all the other great companies that provided gear for us. And, well, we paid for it, but we still got good stuff.
We did.
So
I'm
we
happy
did get a
about it.
couple of coupons real quick.
Yes.
So Nightshade sent us 25% off, and then this battery company, I guess, has a thing to enter to win an Xbox One,
Okay.
which I already have. But you could always use another one, I guess, for somebody else. All right, guys. Have a great time. Have a great week, the rest of your week. And we'll see you soon. We have a huge Axe update to do.
Yes, we haven't done one in so long.
And then I have a video due for Key, what's that Key company? The
Tactic-Key?
Tactic-Key.
Yes.
And then also
American Gladius?
U.S. Gladius.
U.S. Gladius, I'm sorry.
American Gladius. It's alright. U.S.
I'm
Gladius.
so sorry.
Which is going to be a pretty cool video.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys. Alright. Peace.
See ya.
Stay foxy.
Stay foxy.